I'm feeling very bohemian today. What's up, fellas? Ladies? What's going on, y'all? I was supposed to been got on here and talk to y'all. I heard then got on here and talk to y'all. I'm late. 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 Hold on, y'all. Because I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. Oh my gosh. I gotta do something with that smoke detector. I got so many around here, I don't know which one it is going off. I don't know which one it is. Erica, what's up? Booski, what's up? Booski, what's up? Booski, what's up? Booski. I'm gonna put y'all up here. Hold on, y'all. What's up, Erica? What's up, Booski? What's up, Booski? Hold on. Oh, thank you, Erica. Girl, I got a wash and go going on. I can deep condition my hair. And then I set out in the sun for a little while and let it do what it do. Let it do what it do, girl. That's what I did when I did what I did. Let me see. I'm trying to put y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What's up, y'all? What's up? I said I'll get on here and talk to y'all for a little bit before I go out. What's up, Peggy? Peggy. What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? What's up, y'all? Let's see who else is coming in here. Let's see who else. Let's see who else. Thank you, Peggy. Y'all, I did a wash and go. I deep conditioned my hair. I let the conditioner sit in there. Then I set out in the sun for a little bit. And this is what I'm giving today. This is what I'm giving. This is what I'm giving. I'm feeling bohemian today. Yes, honey. I'm feeling melanated bohemian today. You know that glow you have when you come from the islands? You know what I mean? Like you just came from the motherland. I got that cruise glow. Girl, I feel like I got that oily glow. But the skin is skinning, honey. The skin is skinning. You got that cruise glow and it looks good. Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you. Having my coffee in my love cup. Because I love y'all. But anyway, I said, you know what? I made some phone calls to check on my charge staff. They were like, I thought you were on vacation. I'm like, I am, but I'm back in the country. So I'm calling to check and see how everybody's doing. So I made all those phone calls. Y'all know, of course, I had to come in the house and do a couple things that I like to do. Y'all know me. Like, my clean is different than everybody else's clean. You know what I mean? I get in here, I'm wiping walls and I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm mopping floors again and I'm cleaning glass, you know. My clean is a little cleaner than everybody. A little different. It's a little different. But you know, I get it done. I get it done. So anyway, how y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling this beautiful Saturday? What time is it? 12:55. How are y'all feeling? I'm about to go out here because I realized that I need some new linens. I have, the linens that I have are more like winter type linens. Like really thick blankets and stuff, and it's too hot for that. Even with the air on, it's just too hot for me. I don't know what it is about me. When I get under covers, it's like my temperature, my body temperature goes from a 0 to 100. It could be 60 degrees in the room. I just got that new air conditioner. Y'all seen it. It could be, it'll go from 60 to 100. Literally. It'll be freezing in the room. But under the covers, it's like an oven. So I gotta go get me something that's a little thinner. So I'm gonna go to Kohl's. I think Kohl's may have a sale. I'm not sure. Let me check and see on this phone. But I think Kohl's may have a sale. I think. Because I had brought a bed in a bag. They had some at believe it or not, ShopRite. Just, you know, something just to change the bed around. I'm in the bed about to go back to sleep. You better not go to sleep yet, Erica. So I bought that, but it's like purple and gray. It's like a dark purple and gray stripe. I don't want that color on my bed right now. It's too nice outside. All right, let's see. Card holders. I don't want a card. Kohl's Rewards member. Customer appreciation event. It ends June 16th. Ah, so 20% off for rewards members, which I am. And let me see what I have in my, what do they call it? Rewards account. Because I might have something even better than that to go on top of it. I might have something even better. Wait, returning to sign in. Let's see. Let's see what I have, y'all. A-R-E. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, it's not letting me sign in. Third shift worker. I gotta get some more beauty rest. That's Mariah. She upstairs asleep right now. That's the graveyard shift, right? That's Mariah. She loves it though, so she's not in there with management and all that kind of stuff. I can't get into it, but anyway, I'll see when I. Hey, Emily. What's up, Emily? How are you? Who this behind here? What's going on, Emily? How you doing, boo? How you doing? What's going on? So what's the weather like out where y'all at? Because it's kind of sunny out here. Did I put some sunglasses in here? I hope I did. Because I won't be able to see if I don't have some sunglasses. I won't be able to see nothing. Yeah, I got some sunglasses in there. The cruise was amazing. Okay, the cruise was amazing. Like, the ship was, you know, nice. The food was really good. The sun was amazing. The island that we went to was amazing. It was just a really, really, really good time. Like, a really good time. But if you haven't watched my shorts, or if you haven't went back and saw any of my videos, go back and take a look at them. Because it was a good time. Especially Pearl Island. If you ever go to Nassau, Bahamas, and you have to pick an excursion or whatever, if you're on a cruise ship, I advise you to go to Pearl Island. It is a key that Eddie Murphy had bought back in, I think they said the 90s. And he had built a house and everything on there. And then he sold it back to the Bohemian government. So, go there. It's really nice. The food was good. I got a short up there showing the food they gave. And then I got a short up there showing the plate was empty. Okay, because the food was delicious. It was just nice. The water was super clear. The beach was really, really nice. It was a good time. It really was. It was really, really a good time, and I enjoyed myself immensely, like immensely. But I'm thinking about, I want to go to Kohl's, or y'all ever been to Bed Bath and Beyond? I love it too. Just hit 15 years on June. That's what's up, Erica. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I didn't even see that. Erica, did you get... Oh, and I did my member giveaway last night, and Erica, of course, got $50. She didn't... Let me tell y'all something. Erica didn't even know that she got the second answer right, y'all. Erica got the second answer right. Got off the live to answer a phone call. Came back, and when I said to Erica, don't say nothing, this is for somebody else, she didn't even realize she had won the second one. She thought, oh my God, what'd I do? So she won, and then the second one went to Mish. So I sent those out yesterday. What's up, Aunt Tracy? What's up, Walt Money? What's going on, y'all? So yeah, I sent that out to Erica, and I sent that out to Peggy. See, the gift cards go out faster than the pocketbooks, because I could just do that from the bedside. I could do that from the bedside. You see that go out much faster. Let me see. Amazing. I'll go on my cruise in 28 days. We are going on the region. Anthem of the Seas. Well, have a good time, Emily. Have a good time, girl. My cousin said to me, she said, I'm home. And she was like, thank you for such a relaxing time. And she is so sweet, because y'all know she was driving me crazy the whole cruise. It was like she was just doing stuff that would put us in harm's way. And she had won like $200 on a scratch off. After we got off the live, after the phone died. And she gave me $60, and I was like, why are you giving me this? You know what I mean? And she was like, for looking out for me. And I'm thinking to myself, looking out for me, like, I didn't buy nothing. I didn't do nothing. She meant for actually looking out for her. I didn't look at that way. I just looked at it as if, listen, you doing stupid stuff and you putting us in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? This is not cool. Things that was funny, just ask. But I want to make sure I heard correctly. Did you say? Yeah, I believe so. She has something up on her community page, so you could go over to her community page, and it'll tell you the dates and everything. Yup. Hey, Den, what's going on, mama? What's going on, baby? What's going on? Let me see. I'm trying to read. So, yup. So that was good. I'm going to my host in AC gave me tickets to see T.I. and Ludacris. And anybody from the early 2000s era like me, that was my rap era. Yeah, y'all know who T.I. and Ludacris is. So that's going to be a good time. So I told her that I'm going to take her there. So we're going to go there and stay for the weekend. And we're going to see Ludacris and T.I. But that's in July. July 26th. I think it's July 26th. It's either no. If July 26th is on a Friday, then that's what it is. Y'all know I got it written down. I can't remember stuff right off the dome. It's hard traveling with people who are not travel smart. Yeah, it is, Den. But you know what? I was talking to my friend Tim, and he was like, you know what? She gave you that $60 because you really was looking out for her. And it didn't even dawn on me what she meant by looking out for her. Like, I wouldn't let her do things that would cause her any harm. And I darn sure wasn't letting her do nothing that caused me harm. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't having it. I'm like, we in, a different environment. Like, a lot of stuff has transpired over the last couple hours. Like, we're not walking around in this hood because this is not our hood. Okay? This is not our hood. What can you do? That's right, but what can you do, right? I know. So anyway, y'all ready for the story time? I was going to do a video, but I'm going to do the story time with y'all. If y'all ready for the story time, y'all got to put these emojis. No, you know what? Give me purple hearts. If you're ready for the story time, give me purple hearts. I need y'all to flood me with purple hearts. Yes, I was in Jacksonville. Tracy. I ain't know about Jacksonville. You know about Jacksonville. I ain't know about Jacksonville. But now I know about Jacksonville, and I won't be going back. Okay? All right? I won't be going back. Look at the purple hearts. Come on. Not the T, the truth. Then say, I'm here for the truth. I'm here for the truth. Because T is gossip. I'm about to tell you the truth. Chantel. Is this Tim doing it, Chantel? Aren't you supposed to be driving? What are you doing in here? You supposed to be driving. I'm here for the truth. That's right, then. Yeah, the T is gossip. I don't want gossip. But I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay, I'm here for the truth. There you go. So, y'all done flooded me with the hearts. So, basically, all right, so I get off the cruise ship or whatever, and I'm telling my cousin, because I have to remind her a lot of stuff constantly. Y'all understand. So, I'm telling her, we staying in Jacksonville. I had got us what I thought was a nice room at the Plaza. Crown Plaza. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But, we get there, and we get there early, okay? Check-in is at 4 o'clock. But we get there early. And as I'm going in, I'm like, oh, it's really nice. It looks like the pictures and everything. This is really a nice hotel. So I walk up to the desk, and there's like a middle-aged African-American lady at the desk. And she's just looking at me. And you know me, I'm like, hello, how are you? Very... because you're not just going to give me the death stare, okay? So she was like, good morning. So I said, I would like to check in. I understand that I'm here rather early, but I wanted to see if there's a room available so I can check in. So she was like, I'll check and see. So I'm like, okay. So meanwhile, on the other side of the desk, there's another woman doing check-in too. And there's a lot of our Caucasian brothers and sisters checking in. Some of them are pilots. Some of them are, I'm not your Chantel, but I have the same name, but thanks for the shout out. Oh, you're welcome, Chantel. So, you know, our Caucasian brothers and sisters are checking in on the other side. Some of them were with families. Some of them were pilots. Some of them were stewardess. And they're getting like warm welcomes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, I'm scoping out the scene and I'm just checking everything out, you know. I'm not jumping to conclusions. I'm not doing anything. I'm just like, okay. So she's like, you know, she tells me, okay, put your card in for the security deposit. So I'm like, okay, security deposit. Do you see where I paid, you know, ahead? And she's like, mm-hmm. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, maybe she's having a bad day. Don't take it personal, Tamira. Sometimes people have bad days. I had a bad day yesterday, you know. But I had to go back, apologize, you know, whatever. Because you don't want to offend people, even if you're having a bad day. It can destroy somebody else's. So, but I'm trying to be understanding. And she says, here's your keys. You need to go down this hallway, go to the right, go down, and then cross over the bridge and catch those elevators. So in my head, all I heard was, thank you, Slot Kitty. That's all I heard. Buffalo Lobby Lake. Hey, put some clothes on about deposit. Put some clothes on about deposit. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. Hey, Mish, what's up, baby? So, thank you. So, we go down the hallway, and I'm noticing as I'm going down the hallway, I see an African-American brother get off the elevator. He got like slides and socks on. Look like somebody from where, you know, I grew up. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm like, why is it so hot over here? And why is it so dark? And then I look and I'm like, it's musty over here. This looks totally different than the pictures. So I'm walking and I go up the elevator and I get on the elevator and the elevator doors open and the elevator is totally different than the elevators on the other side. So in my head, I'm like, I see where this is going. So get off the elevator. I see more of my African-American brothers and sisters. It's hot as hell in the hallway. It's not cool like on the other side. It's hot as hell. And it smells. And it's like old wallpaper on the walls. It looks a mess. So I go in the room, open the door. I walk in. First thing I hear is the air conditioner. I look at my cousin. I turn around. She's not really peeping what I'm peeping, but I'm paying attention because I'm not just staying anywhere. And I done already caught the vibe. I'm very empathic. So I done already caught the vibe. I see what's going on here. So I'm like, something's not right. Something is not right. So I go in the room and I look around. And the furniture, first of all, the furniture looks beat up in this room. When I say beat up, it looks like furniture from back when my grandma had her house and they were refinishing or trying to like put that wood shine on the furniture, but it had scratches and the cabinet where the refrigerator is, the doors like hanging. So first thing I do is I'm pulling back the sheets. Because first of all, I don't even like the aesthetic. Okay? I don't like nothing that's going on so far. But I'm like, we're going to go and we're going to evaluate the whole situation before we react. So I go and I pull the sheets and stuff off the bed. I pull back the bed sheets. So my cousin, she follows suit. So she starts pulling off the sheets. She's like, Tamira, it's no mattress covers on this bed. Now, mind you, if a hotel does not have those bed bug cover mattress covers that zip all the way around, do not stay in there. If you just pull back the sheets and you see a bare mattress, don't you stay in that room. I pull mine back at the top. I'm looking, I'm like, there is no mattress covers on this bed. All I see is mattress. So then I said, okay. So I start going all the way around. I get to the bottom left hand side of the mattress and I pull it back. And not only am I pulling back sheet, but I end up pulling back the whole pillow top part of the mattress because it's detached. And you can see the foam, the guts, and the springs of the mattress. I kindly put that mattress like that. I grabbed my bag. I said, Janelle, come on. I rolled my suitcase back down that little nasty hallway. That stinky, hot, nasty hallway where they thought I was staying, but they thought wrong. I went to the desk. I said, excuse me, ma'am. I said, I understand that I checked in early, but I have an issue and a concern. I said, when I prepaid for my room, I was given pictures and I was given visuals of this side of the hotel. I'm noticing that this is a totally separate tower and it looks like it's separated according to class. That's what I said. She looked at me and she said, well, you came early, so I gave you the first thing available. I said, I don't mean any harm, but I don't think that's the first thing available because I've seen other people check in with me early and they're on this side. And they didn't prepay because you let them know how much it would be. And then they put their card in and they paid for it. So even though I'm early with other people that are early. And I prepaid and they didn't. So with that being the case, I will not be staying in that room. I said, number one, I would not let my cat stay in that room. And I also know that that side and those rooms are totally separate from this side. Can you tell me why? Oh, well, it's no reason. So now she starts getting shaky because yes, I'm going to probe. I'm going to inquire. I'm not going to just come out and say that this hotel is segregated. You might as well have had water fountains with whites only and Negroes or whites and blacks. I'm going to keep it real. You could have had that on there. For real. Hold on, y'all. Because that's how obvious it was. So she says to me, well, what's wrong with the room? I said, would you like me to walk you over and show you? Just like that. So she says, well, I'll see what I can do. I said, well, I would like a late checkout as well. Is there any way possible that I can have that? Well, once I set this up, you could call in the morning and see. I said, okay, let me just do this for you. How much is it to upgrade? Is there a price to an upgrade? Is that what it is? Because I can pay. And I pulled out my card. I said, because I have a standard and a quality of living that I expect to have even when I'm traveling. Well, I'm going to see what I can do. I said, you know what? You don't worry about it. Ma, you okay? Ma. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Mom's been strangling a lot. And I don't know what's going on. She keeps saying she okay. Because you sound pretty bad.
I know. I'm okay. If that's strangled on my stick, I can't usually do it.
Okay. So, like I said, I have a quality of living that I am going to hide, like for our awesome host, story time. Oh, thank you. Hi from the UK. So, I said, I don't need you to take care of it. I don't want you to be burdened with this problem. I need to speak to your supervisor. Soon as I said I needed to speak to the supervisor, her whole attitude changed. Oh, no. I'm going to see what I can do. I said, no, I need to speak to your supervisor. Okay, you know what? Let me work on this. I'm going to make a couple phone calls. I'll be right back. So, I go and I sit down and I start making phone calls. And I made sure that the phone calls I made, I wanted to make them loud enough so she could hear. I'm not the one. So I called where I made the reservations to the corporate office. And I let them know I'm not sure of what's going on in this hotel, but it needs to be investigated because rooms are being sold that are not exactly what is given on the website. And I'm noticing that there's a lot of, how can I say, and I said this to the person, how can I say, according to class, you know what I'm saying? How people are being separated. So, oh, I'm so sorry. Please let me, I'm going to call the hotel right now. I'm not sure of what's going on. So meanwhile, I'm on the phone and I'm watching them check in more African American people. And they're sending them to the same tower. I see some more of my Caucasian brothers and sisters. They're keeping them in the tower where I'm sitting. So I'm just watching and I'm watching and I'm watching. And my cousin finally says, "Oh my God, I see what's going on here." And I said, "Shh, don't blow our cover." Like that. You know what I mean? So I said, "I want a refund. And I'm going to go to Margaritaville. I would rather pay them $500 a night than to sit here and be disrespected and discriminated against. I know what's going on. You cannot pull the wool over my eyes, okay? And I'm not ignorant either. Just because she says to me, well, you'll have the same amenities as everybody else. I said, do not gaslight me and do not try to patronize me. I said, I am not the one. I said, my money is green just like everybody else, and I see what's going on here. I said, and it will be reported. And I will do a nice story time about it. Oh, no, 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 no. We're going to take care of it. All of a sudden, the heavens open up, and I'm starting to be treated like a queen. We have a nice room for you. Don't worry about an upgrade charge. It's all taken care of. No worries. It's available right now. You told me wasn't nothing available. You told me that's why I was put on the other side. Now all of a sudden everything is available. Interesting. I said, okay. So she gives me the key. Me and my cousin go in the room. The room is beautiful. Beautiful. All brand new. Beautiful. I open the elevators. The elevator's open. There's vases sitting up there with flowers and ottomans. And you can see the happy folks walking around. Good morning. Good morning. And they're just so chipper. And meanwhile, over on the other side, it's looking like oppression and depression. Okay? So as my trip goes on, I get myself together and I'm just taking mental notes. Because I'm like, I will handle this, but I'm going to handle it the right way. So we go to dinner and we see more of our African Americans, brothers and sisters, checking in. And they're still sending them to the other side. So my cousin's like, are you going to say something? I said, I'm not going to say something. I said, but I will say it on my live. Sisters and brothers of melanation. Sisters and brothers of melanation. Hey, Jazzy, we got to wake up. Don't think because they're going to share their pool and share their Starbucks and share their restaurant with you that you're going to put me in the outhouse. My money is green just like everybody else's. I pay the IRS and I pay more than rich people do because remember, the middle class and the blue collars pay more taxes than the rich class. We need to wake up. I see people back there just happy to be there, not realizing that they were being hoodwinked and bamboozled. Okay? We got to wake up and we got to want more. You got to educate yourself and you got to pay attention to the room. I don't care what nobody think. I don't care what nobody say. People want to talk about, oh, that don't exist. Oh, that. No, it's real. It's real. Okay? And I was the only one that went up there and spoke up for myself. And you know what the funny thing is? They probably said, I don't know who this uppity thinks she is. Well, I'm uppity. I said, my house looked better than that tower over there. So what makes you think that I'm going to pay to stay in this? We have to wake up. Don't let nobody make you think that you got to eat whatever they serve you. Some people not going to get it. Don't worry about the people that don't get it. I need you to get it, okay? You can have the buffet just like anybody else. Don't let them tell you, oh, you can have liver when everybody else is eating steak. I'm going to eat steak too, okay? Because my money is green, and you don't know how long my money is either. Don't nobody really know but me and God, okay? I do what I need to do to make sure I'm happy because I'm my own responsibility. But you ain't going to treat me any old kind of way. You're not. You're not. Now, I believe that we are all, we are all God's children, and we should all treat each other with love and respect and all of that good stuff. But I also know reality is this color right here is not as privileged. But I will stand up for myself, and I demand respect, and I demand to be seen. One thing we have to learn how to do, you ain't got to overreact. I learned this, and I'm still learning it. You got to learn how to fight like they do. If you're not that eloquent or whatever they call it in your wording, say it the best way you can with the most poise and confidence that you can, okay? You ain't got to use big words and you ain't got to use small words. Just make sure it's an actual word, okay? You may pronounce it wrong. You may say it right. I don't know. But just make sure you carry yourself with respect. Now, if you saw my live before, when I went into the dining room, I had to let them know that I had prepaid for breakfast. Other people came in and they paid for breakfast. I let them know I prepaid. Why? Because they didn't give me my prepaid coupon upon all this checking in. Because evidently people don't usually prepay. But I know what I paid for. And you're going to treat me with respect. And I'm going to treat you with respect. And I spoke to them with respect. Okay? When I went to the desk, I let them know. I said, the lady yesterday, we had some issues, but she gave me a late checkout. Oh, she did? I don't see it in the system. I said her name. And I said, maybe you should look in the notes. I'm sure she left a note behind. It's somewhere. So all of a sudden, my little Caucasian sister comes over. Oh, yeah, she just changed it in the system. Changed it to 2 o'clock. And the guy's like, well, she's already checked out. I said, I didn't check out. He said, oh, the system checked her out already. So we can't do that. She said, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Just go in the system and check. And anybody who's on my live, you heard it. You could go in the system and just change it and change it to 2 o'clock. It's fine. It's fine. And she grabs this piece of paper. And this other lady, which is a manager, she was like, oh, yeah, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you brought that up. I need to talk to you about this right here. I said, oh, you got a paper. Oh, you got a note. That note must be about everything that happened to me. Well, I'm glad that it's being addressed. I'm glad that it's being addressed. And yeah. They had a note. Absolutely, Dun. Was you on there yesterday and seen it? And she's like, oh, yeah, we're going to take care of it. I'm sure you are. So after all that was said and done, me and my cousin, we went to Walmart or whatever. You saw me walking around Walmart. But I was very, very agitated. I handled myself with poise and I handled myself with respect. But I was very agitated. I was. And you could hear it in my tone. You could hear it. And you saw it in my facial expressions. But I handled myself with respect. Because one thing I won't do is allow you to be like, oh, crazy black woman. Because they like to pull that one. Oh, they love it. Oh, they're just so angry. And so this, that, and the third. I know how to carry myself. And I also know that I'm not going to eat your crumbs. Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah, I also know I'm not going to eat your crumbs. You're not just going to give me everything. You eating at the buffet? Well, move over. Because I'm bringing my chair up to the table with you. And I'm eating with you. Okay? Because you're not just going to feed me anything. You're not. Because I work too hard. Okay? And I know the things that I'm able to do for myself, a lot of people can't do on their own. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to just be real with you. Okay? My sisters and brothers, you can't even compete with certain things. I'm out here struggling in this thing called life because of my complexion. Ain't did nothing to nobody. But God just decided for me to come here as an African-American woman. And I ain't complaining about it. I'm happy with it because I think I look beautiful. I'm happy in my skin. okay? But you will not disrespect me, and you will not put me in no damn outhouse. And you will not just treat me like a has-been and take my money and feed me dog food. No, that's what you won't do. That's what you won't do, okay? I was blessed leaving on my trip. I was blessed during my trip, and I'm still blessed after my trip. And I will be blessed for the days going forward because I know right from wrong. And if I'm wrong about something, I ain't scared to apologize. But if I'm right, I'm going to let you know. No, 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 that won't go. You see what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, darling. You like my hair right now? Deep condition. I'm not having it. Certain things I'm just not having. So I went through a lot, and I go through these type of things through life. And after they kind of dig at you. Going through these type of things when it comes to being a melanated sister or brother, and it's even harder. I don't mean no harm to the men. Forgive me. I don't want nobody to get offended. But women of color get it real bad. We get it real bad. Because they think, oh, ain't no man around to protect them. So I may seem a little rough around the edges, and I may seem a little, but that's because I have to protect myself. I don't have nobody else walking around protecting me but the Lord. But while I'm on this earth, he said, use wisdom. Use wisdom. Learn how to carry yourself, okay? And don't accept just anything. Because I bust my behind and do the best that I can for me. And to keep these lights on, and to keep this house clean, and to do the things that I need to do for me to be happy. So no, I will not be going back to Crown Plaza Hotel in Jacksonville, Florida. Okay? And if you guys would like to go on their website, or if you would like to go onto their Expedia and leave them a comment and let them know that this video is just for them, I would appreciate it. Because they're going to continue to do that to us. Because we're not standing up for ourselves. Hey, Sunshine NYC. They'll continue to do these things for us because we're not standing up for ourselves. And people don't understand. We're human. Yo, we are human. Okay? We human. You don't know what a person is going through. And I went through a lot. I go through so much every day. Sometimes I sit back and be like, but God. By the grace of God, I have not lost all my scruples. You see what I'm saying? By the grace of God. Yes, I did, Sly Kitty. By the grace of God, I'm still able to get on here and talk to y'all. I'm human. But it was all over my face yesterday. You see what I'm saying? It was all in my tone, it was all in my face. But I still kept it calm. Because I remember a day and time, I would have walked up to that daggone counter and cussed her out. Smooth out. I ain't used not one cuss word. I wasn't off the hook or nothing. Like I said, and anybody that saw that interaction the last day, you would have seen I was handling it the best that I could. And I see my growth. And I have grown in a lot of ways. And I'm thankful for it. And whoever don't agree, God help you. But one thing I am going to tell you. Let me see, I'm going to do that. But I really do think it will change. I'm just saying Florida. Yes. And I totally get it, Tracy. But one thing I will not be is quiet. You're going to respect me. Because I've went through it at work. I go through it in my daily life. They think we're not supposed to have nothing. You see what I'm saying? They think we're not supposed to have nothing. They think we're not supposed to know nothing. So when I see my sisters and brothers walking around ignorant and doing ignorant stuff, it saddens me. Because our people fell for lack of knowledge. Our people fell for lack of knowledge. And you just be so happy. It's some people in there probably just happy they got a vacation to go to Florida. And they just going to go over there and they just so happy the room got air. And, you know, and I understand you are supposed to have an attitude of gratitude. But you also got to realize when you being played. You also got to realize when you being played. Yes, you're supposed to have an attitude of gratitude. I'm not saying that. But there's levels to this. It's levels to it. It reminds me of back in the day in slavery. I'm going to keep it real. It reminds me of how you had the slaves that was in the plantation, but then you had the house niggas. I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. I'm going to keep it real. I can't keep it no other way. The house niggas was just so happy to be in the house because they didn't realize that if they really stood up and made a change, like Harriet Tubman and all those other people that went out there and they said, for God I live and for God I die. And they went out there with their muskets and they did what they had to do. And they tried to free as many people as they possibly could. I remember when somebody called me Harriet Tubman because of my hair on here. I said, well, you done picked the baddest woman that ever lived on the planet Earth. So I'd rather be her than somebody else. Because she stood for something she ain't fall for anything. Okay? We got black just so happy to be in the house and be a house nigga that they forget that if you change this, you can have a house yourself. We got people out here that's generational welfare recipients. We got people out of here that just think Section 8 is the be-all, end-all. I know some people ain't gonna have it like this live, but I'm telling you, we gotta get past that, okay? We gotta get to a point where you want to own something, okay? For real. Stop thinking these handouts is gonna last forever. For real. Stop it. You taking these crumbs and you so happy you got these crumbs. Did you forget what our ancestors fought for? Did you forget what they died for? Do you know some of our ancestors jumped off of these ships because they said they'd rather die than to be slave, okay? To build up somebody else's country and somebody else's world that we don't even come from? They'd rather die in the ocean. I'm not staying in that hotel room and I'm sitting up here making the money and doing the best that I can to take care of myself and travel and have and you gonna put me in a room where the mattress and the guts is hanging out? Excuse me? Who do you think I am besides black? Who do you think I am besides a black woman? You better get to know me. You better get to know me. Listen, they got me in my bag. They got me in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I'm letting you know, as a woman and as a black woman, it's not easy. I understand some people think they can relate, but unless you are really getting out of your comfort zone and trying to live life outside of what you're used to, you're not going to experience it. You're not going to experience racism. You're not going to experience segregation. You're not going to experience none of that because you're staying in the box that they built for you and you happy there. Oh, you're just so happy because they gave you a box for $200 a month with a utility voucher and all that. And as long as you stay in the box, you won't be affected by those things. But you don't even realize you are the most affected because you are isolated in your thinking and everything because you're so happy they gave you a box. So you don't know what I'm talking about because you never experienced it because you haven't tried to go further. I need you to start stepping out into their territory. Some people ain't gonna like it. I don't care. Whatever. When you start stepping out in a territory that where they think you don't belong, oh, you're going to be reminded that you're black. When you start stepping out in a territory where niggas don't belong, I'm going to keep it real. When you start leveling up, when you actually start notating things and writing stuff down, when you start paying attention to your coins, when you start being able to swipe a credit card and not think if it's going to decline, when you start wanting to get around other people outside of your culture so you could learn other things and experience other things, when you start having different conversations and then you're able to hold a conversation with them about things that they thought You experienced that before? It starts shocking them. You're winning then. You're winning. Get out of that box. Get out of the ghetto. Get out of the oppressed and depressed and get out of there. Because once you in there and you get comfortable and snug and you like, I ain't got to worry about no bills. I'm getting all these food stamps. I'm eating crab legs and I'm this, that. I already know how it roll. You know what I'm saying? And all my sisters and brothers on here of African American persuasion know what I'm talking about. Those that get offended, you're probably in the box. Yeah, you're probably in the box. But those out here that's pushing and striving and grinding, you know what it's like to be pushed in that other tax bracket. And you trying to figure out why other people don't even have to pay taxes. And they billionaires and trillionaires. Meanwhile, you working every day busting your ass. Okay? Busting your ass and you pay more taxes than anybody. Okay? I pay an IRS bill every month. No matter how much more I had them take out of my check, I still end up owing them. Okay? I'm on YouTube because I need the outlet mentally. And I need to have some type of resources outside of me just working for a tax write-off. You gotta have, one thing I heard, she's so ghetto. Oh my God, Peach McIntyre. But she always talk about multiple eggs in multiple baskets. She ain't lying about that. And it ain't about, you might not make a lot of money from all these different baskets, but it is an investment. We gotta start owning something. We gotta start doing things of substance. We got to get out of that mindset. Because like Sunshine NYC just said, and I tell people all the time, do you know that the government could shut down and cut off everything? They could cut off Medicaid, Medicare, food stamps, LIHEAP, crisis. They could cut all that stuff off. Because they got the control. They could flip the switch on and flip the switch off, and they asses still will be at Martha's Vineyards on vacation with their family on a jet or a yacht that we pay for at our 9-to-5s. What's up, Brenda D? So am I on fire? I'm sorry y'all shaking because I got y'all hooked up to the table. So am I on fire about that situation? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, childcare, all of that. So yeah, I am. Now, I'm not saying don't use subsidy services as a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone for some people. Everybody can't make it the same way. What's up, Ange? Everybody can't make it the same way. It's a stepping stone for some people. You understand? But what I'm saying is don't get comfortable to the point where you think, oh, I made it. Being on Section 8 and subsidized housing and subsidized this, that, you ain't make it. That's a stepping stone. Don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into that trap. And don't be afraid of dealing with conflict. Because that was conflict. What I went through, that was conflict. And I'm proud of myself once again. It's true, Nista. I work for outreach programs, and it's a struggle for lots of people, especially trying to get funds and government. Yes. Okay. What's your country's name? The United States? So all that stuff is not going to last if you don't get out here and try to find a hustle of your own. Try to do, I don't care if you collecting cans, I don't care if you shoveling horse poop. You got to get out here and try to find a means and get out of that box. And I'm telling you, the only reason I run into those type of things that are because of my skin color is because I refuse to stay in the box. I'm not doing it for motels here. Are you serious? Wow. What's up, Brenda? If I haven't said hi, Sid Harth. How are you, sweetie? So that was my story time for y'all. That's what happened to me the last leg of my trip. And it was very stressful. Okay? That's right. By any means necessary, collect the cans, do whatever you need to do. Because back in the day, my grandmother and my mother told me stories. That's how they learned how to hustle. My mom was a seamstress. My mom went to Mom, what was the name of the school you went to? Do you even remember, Mom? Tracy Warner Design School. I never even tell people like this. My mom knows how to sketch. My mom knows how to sew. Mama went to Tracy Warner Design School. Then she ended up working for the United States government, making the military uniforms, the United States flag, and the hats. Okay? That's what my mama did for the government. You know? You got to have a hustle. You got to have a hustle. Because they're not going to keep doing. Because honestly, they don't have it to do. Because they keep doing it for everybody else. Okay? Come from far. Anyone can make it if they're willing to work. You got that right. You got that right. You got that right. Yes, Brenda D. So it was rough for me, y'all. It was rough. And y'all see, I constantly go through trying situations. And if you ain't never really been through that kind of stuff, then you're not going to understand. I know some people be like, oh yeah, I've been through this, I've been through that. Listen, it ain't the same. It's a different type of fight. But I'm going to keep fighting because I'm not staying in a box for nobody. I'm not. You better hope I don't move to your zip code. Let me get my money really, really up. I'll be your neighbor. I'll be your neighbor. Okay? You put up the short for the story. I knew exactly what you were going to say. Oh, and I heard of that school. My grandmother told me about that. Yeah. Okay. So we listen, we gotta do better, y'all. I'm talking to my people. We gotta do better. Start traveling. Start experiencing life. Don't be scared to be ostracized. Don't be scared to have to deal with those type of things. But find a way to keep it professional. Okay? I know that's right, Sunshine NYC. Y'all don't want to know how much I pay a month. I hear people talking about, oh, we pay $100 a month, you know, on a bill. Oh, we pay this. I pay $500 a month. Yup, you heard it. And I can show you the bill. Okay? So when people be talking them little, I'm like, okay? Okay. Please. For real. Thrown into a whole nother tax bracket. But I refuse to be one of them. Like, I refuse. I said to myself, I refuse. People will be like, well, you might as well make less money because it ain't even worth it. Just that. No, I'm not doing that. That's the trick of the enemy. That's the trick of the enemy. They want you to live lower so you don't have to deal with those type of bills. Nah. That just means I got to grind harder and get further. Yeah, you heard what I said. Yup, a month. I'll show you the bill. I just paid it before I went on my trip. Ma, how much I get at IRS a month?
$500.
And when did I pay it before I went on my trip?
Yes, you did.
And did I pay all my bills before I went on my trip?
Yes, you did.
Because I'm a hustler and I'm a grind. Because my ancestors fought for me to be in this position I'm in. And I'm going to travel. And I'm going to see the world. And I ain't got to wait for nobody else to get paid to do it but me. Okay? It sure is. How in the world am I supposed to retire? Okay? But I ain't giving up because you know why? I believe in a God that sits high and looks low.
That's right. He pays all our bills.
Come on, mama. You better talk about it. One thing I know that if he provides for the birds in the sky and the fish in the ocean. There you go, mama. Come on, somebody. I know that if he has the sunrise and the sunset, okay, and then the moon comes out to illuminate the sky with the stars, I know that he's going to continue to take care of me. I don't need for nothing. Do I get tired and do I get weary? Yes, I do. But I also always say, don't grow weary in well-doing, because in due season you will reap a harvest. That's scripture. Look it up. It'll tell you the author. Look it up. It will tell you the author. He's a keeper and a sustainer. He's a provider. Okay? He will always make a way because he's a way maker. Okay?
No way.
Go ahead, Mom. She said he'll make a way out of what?
Out of no way.
Do you understand? This is how I was raised. Okay? My grandma, in this house, everybody serves the Lord. Okay? My grandma was born in 1917. Mom, how did they get over here from, where was they in Virginia? Maryland. And how did she get here? Where did her and her mom had to run through?
The railroad tracks.
To get up on the train.
Yep.
My grandma stopped school at what age?
9 years old.
9 years old. What grade was that?
Second grade.
Second grade. And then when grandma got here, what was she able to do? What did she buy for her family?
A house.
Come on, somebody. And what does she always tell us that we need to have?
If you don't own nothing but a plank, make sure you own something.
And what she said, don't depend on
No man for nothing.
Come on, somebody. You better preach, mama. Do you hear me?
Yep.
Come on.
She had a second grade education.
Y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard it. I ain't making... This is how I was raised, by strong black women. Okay? Strong black women. So when y'all see me, y'all like, oh, she's so... Y'all, oh man, you should have seen my grandmother. You should have seen my grandmother.
She died at 96.
My grandma was 96 when she died. And the funny thing is, what did they say about grandma's heart?
She had the heart of a 17-year-old. Her body was just wore out.
She didn't even want to die. Her body was dying. We sitting there watching her body die, and her heart would not stop beating. Okay?
She had the heart of a 17.
Hey, Sherry. Jazzy said, Mama walking behind you is priceless, okay? Mama's a walking minister. She had to walk by and say what she had to say. Because when we get fired up for God, because we know that he's a keeper and he's a provider. He's a lily in the valley. He's the bright and morning star, okay? What? He's the rose of Sharon. Listen, don't get me started. He didn't say just to sit back, okay, and not say nothing. Okay? How come strong black women do keep men, but y'all single mothers? Oh, you know what? It's the devil. The devil came in and destroyed the family structure by using slavery and different things and separating the men from their families. So what happens is it's an ancestral thing, and it's messed us up mentally. So we still hate ourselves because we don't know how to fight for ourselves. Oh, it's so deep, Jason. I wish I had time to educate you, but I believe that you are adult and you can read for yourself, baby. So please block him, because one thing the devil won't do is infiltrate something that's for God. Mish, you can handle that one, or Aunt Tracy. Okay? For real. For real. But you'll love me to the grave. You probably try to put me in the grave. I'm a little scared of y'all. I'm a little scared of y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little scared of y'all. I'm a little scared of y'all. For real. I'm a little scared of y'all. So I'm gonna take you out of here. But listen, God is good. My life, I would have never ever thought it would be the way it is. I thank my mom. I told my mom the other day, I said, Mom, I thank you for your struggle. And I thank you for everything that you put up with in order for us to all be where we at right now. I'm thankful for my grandma and for her putting up with all the stuff she put up with for us to be where we are right now. Because see, one thing I could say about me, back in the day, black women, they stayed with the men and they believed in the family structure, and they could have been getting their behinds beat to the bricks. You hit me now, I'm out. Because you don't pay my mortgage, you don't pay my car note, you don't pay my health insurance, and you don't pay for nothing that sustains me. I am still living. I was living before I saw you and got you, and I'm living afterwards, and I'm living quite great. So I'm out. They went through it, so I don't have to go through it. Do you understand? They went through it. Let them hear the reality. They went through it, so I don't have to go through it. And you know, and it's perfectly fine. I am okay in me. I am. I'm okay in me, and I'm happy. Do I go through good times and bad times? Yes, because this is my flesh. The flesh is weak. If people think their flesh is really strong, then they are sadly confused. If you think you're not going to go through weak moments and go through mental obstacles, you're sadly mistaken. You really are. You're sadly mistaken. Even if I did, keep your hands to yourself. Okay? Incarcerating black men to separate families. That's how it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And I'm going to say something too. Now, us as black women, we are so strong-willed and so, like, able to provide for ourselves, then honestly we demasculate men. And it's not on purpose. It just happened. It's not right. It just happened. Because we had to protect ourselves. We had to provide for ourselves, and we had to provide for the children that they dropped off in us. It was a choice. We had to deal with it. We had to make it happen. There's nobody to point the finger to. It's just a generational curse. It just happened. So all you can do is just do the best that you can as an individual and don't take no crap. You know? I always find myself, if I'm with somebody and I feel like I can't respect them, I'd rather not be with them. You know what I mean? I'd rather not be with them because I know me. I know me. You know what I'm saying? I know me. I'm very strong-willed. I will get out here and cut my own grass. I will get out here and change my own damn oil. I'll get out here and barbecue grill. I'll get out here and say, like, I'll do so many things. So if I get around somebody that's not doing something, I'm going to look at you like you're crazy. So I'd rather not be with you because I don't want to be disrespectful. And then if you think you can, like, you could play like those narcissistic games that people like to play on you and play with your head and all that. I can't be with that either. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tank, how are you? There's more to say at home days. Black men cannot handle strong women. Yeah, you know, and like for me to submit, you gotta really be like on your game. You know what I mean? And people always say, you know, women want this, women want that, you know, but are you this? I want a man that owns property. Why? Because I own property. I'd rather have a man that has a secure job because I have a secure job. You know, I want a man that knows God because I know God. You know, anything that I want, it aligns with who I already am. I'm not going to go out here and say I want a man with a six-pack and I want him to have a penis that hang down to his legs. First of all, I ain't got nothing near a six-pack. My kids bust the muscle open in my stomach. I got a freaking gut, okay? I got rolls and this, that, and the third, but my skin is smooth. So I would like him to have some smooth skin. His hands could be rough, but it'd be rough from working. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm realistic with it. All men ain't realistic with it. You want your woman to smell good, but you still use an Irish Spring, my man. For a divorce with 4 kids. Wow. God bless you, Tank. Thank you for subscribing, Tank. Your oldest is 34. Wow, God bless you. But it's a lot to it. Like, you know, it's so many layers. It's layers. It's not surface. Life is layers. And you just got to figure out where you are in your life and what you need to work on for you. Don't pay so much attention to what other people are doing. Try to focus on yourself. And don't worry about the wrong stuff. Some people be worried about the wrong stuff, but some people got too much time on their hands. So that's why they worried about the wrong stuff. Just focus on what it is that you need to do for you to make you a better person. That's why half the time I don't be knowing if I got so much I'm trying to do. I'm like, all right, what did I write down that I'm supposed to do next? You know, what am I? Look at this. All these pages. This me writing all the time. I was on the plane writing my thoughts down about, okay, I felt something in my spirit. Sorry. I was trying to figure out what's in my spirit, what's bothering me right now. Something is bothering me at the moment. What is it? You see what I'm saying? What is it? That's what I have to do to get myself. I'm sorry, y'all. Ma, can you call Tim? Tell him I'm live.
Okay.
See, is everything okay? But let me get off of here. I love y'all. I hope y'all had a good time with the story time, and then it turns into all the time, and Lord knows you don't know what's going to happen. But I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go get on with my day. I'm going to find me some linens. How can I get in contact with you? Tank, you can't get in contact with me, babe. Like, you can send messages on Instagram, you know, and subscribe to the channel, stuff like that. Everything is Nista. But, yeah, that's it. So anyway, take care of yourselves. I love each and every one of you. Stand up for yourself. Be your own hero, okay? I love y'all. Bye.